so this is a QR code that is based on more detail on my toaster and me kind of presenting it to you. So to start off with the toaster, in the front here we have the levers. We have two levers for the toaster. We have one right here, which is used to move the basket in the toaster, which I'll show you later, up and down. And then the one on the right, this is a on the more recent toasters they had the on the more recent toasters they had just the knobs, but for this one they had a lever that you can move up and down for the timer. Yeah, so that's kind of for the front. If the cameraman could come back here. So starting with the back here. So basically to build this toaster, what I had to do to connect all the metal pieces, the outside aluminum, I use this glue right here, which is called high temperature gasket maker glue, right here. And this is a very good glue that I used to hold it all together and use all the pieces. So as you can see right here, this is the basket holding the bread. I used the chicken wire to make it, and it's very similar to how it is in the regular toaster. And then we have, it connects to the lever that moves it up and down. And the thing about my model compared to the other one is there's a few different aspects that are different between my model and the real model. So in the real model, there's springs down here under the basket that when the basket is lowered down, the springs are right here and they compress down. And then up here, this whole system up here in the front has multiple processes that are going on. So when the lever is lowered down, it hooks onto a hook and stays down, and then that triggers the electromagnet, and then the electromagnet heats up and expands for a certain amount of time, and then once it expands after a certain amount of time, it compresses, and then when it compresses, that's what triggers the hook to unhook, and then the toaster, since it's on the springs, compressing to pop up. So that's how it works in the real toaster, but my toaster is a bit different. Moving on here. So in heating the bread in mine, which is very similar to the other one, I use this kind of stake right here with holes in it, and I weave the nichrome wire between it. And the reason the real toaster and mine use nichrome wire, the reason why is because when the electricity is turned on, it goes through the nichrome wire, the electricity through the nichrome wire goes back and forth, the electricity, and since the nichrome wire can hold the electricity so well and compact it, that the electricity starts heating up, and it starts heating up the nichrome wires, which causes it to start to heat up. And so my source of electricity, whereas the real toaster, it came from the new findings of the electrical plug. But for mine, what I used here is, as you can see here, I used a red and black electrical wire, which right here, I have it hooked down here. As you can see here, the inside right here has a V5 volt battery, and then we have two of these that hook up to it, the black correlating with the negative, and then the red correlating with the positive. And that electricity goes through, heats up the nichrome wire for the toast to toast. So this is my invention. I had a great time building it, and this is the display. Thank you.